State Medicaid data from illegal immigrants was shared with ICE, and Washington Democrats are livid. They have only themselves to blame. Welcome to the Jason Rantz Show, presented by None Better Tax Resolution. The Washington State Healthcare Authority confirmed that personally identifiable information about illegal immigrants using their healthcare programs was shared with ICE via the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Democrats are outraged because this will out the illegal immigrants that they've been trying to protect. But the reality is they caused this. Washington Democrats have gone out of their way to create this mess, first by turning our state into a sanctuary destination for illegal immigrants, and then by offering them taxpayer-funded subsidies like Medicaid and housing. Now, when officials get caught sharing immigrant Medicaid data with federal agencies, they act outraged. This was all a self-inflicted wound. To be clear, the root cause of this issue is their own policy choices. They made Washington a sanctuary state, telling illegal immigrants that local law enforcement wouldn't cooperate with federal authorities. Then they said, all right, here's free Medicaid. Here's other services, even though illegal immigrants aren't even paying all the taxes that you and I will pay. So the stage was set. Sanctuary status plus free benefits equals a target on the backs of illegal immigrants.
We are standing in solidarity of immigrants, regardless of their documentation status. They deserve the access into health care.
The ACLU says they want more than just reassurance. They want a roadmap for change.
Not only do we want, full accountability, but I think we want transparency on how we are going to move forward in this.
When the community says they're outraged about data sharing, they're ignoring the policy pathway that they created. Instead of this reactive outrage, Democrats should have said, come here legally, contribute, pay taxes like everyone else, go through the proper system instead of jumping the line. In fact, that's how you build a system that works for Americans and for immigrants. Now, keep in mind, Americans are losing healthcare coverage because illegal immigrants are competing with them for the coverage. Every dollar that goes to someone here illegally is a dollar not going to an American taxpayer who Medicaid was created to protect. No wonder Democrats don't want any Medicaid savings. They want it bloated to cover illegal immigrants that they're enticing to come here. Now, Democrats feign surprise, but they set the table. They invited the illegal immigrants in, and now they're shocked when the bill comes due? How about we replace sanctuary policies with real legal pathways and stop bailing out illegal immigration with taxpayer dollars? That's how you prevent this kind of mess in the future. Hey, I sat down with our local tax expert and advocate, Greg Nunn from None Better Tax Resolution.
Tell me a little bit about the Fresh Start program, because again, based on how it's promoted, it seems really, really simple.
This Fresh Start program and that phrase has been around for many, many, many years now. But it's a great marketing tool to say, hey, fresh start. And in a way, for those that qualify, it is. What it essentially is an offer in compromise. And to get that, there's two main criteria a person must qualify for. One, they must have limited or no equity in assets. So generally, anyone in the Puget Sound region that owns a home and has for several years, they're going to have a lot of equity. They won't qualify. And the other is an income level. And that all depends upon your family size about how much income that could be. But both of those standards need to be met to qualify. Most people do not.
If you're having trouble with the IRS, then call Greg Nunn of None Better Tax Resolution. From stress to success with IRS Solutions, 425-947-1967, or Google NUNN, None Better Tax Resolution. Did you like that commentary? Great. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast of The Jason Rantz Show. You can get it at KTTH.com or wherever it is you download your podcasts.